How does the weather change during the day? The testable question is what happens to the weather when we change the time of day? And the prediction is that the weather will not stay the same all day. It will be cooler in the morning and evening than in the middle of the day because that's when the sun is warmest. The materials needed are a thermometer, a pen, a pencil, 3 copies of our weather diary, and optional a clipboard. The method. Step 1. Observe the weather. Step 2. Record observations using the weather diary. Step 3. Repeat steps 1 and 2 at 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. Saturday the 17th of October. So at 9 a.m. there are light clouds and we record that in our weather diary. At 12 p.m. there's still some cloud cover, but it's also a little bit windy. And we record that in our weather diary. At 3 p.m. darker clouds are rolling in. And at 6 p.m. it begins to rain. On Sunday the 18th of October, the day begins with light clouds at 9 a.m. At 12 p.m. we have some more clouds, but also a little bit of blue sky. At 3 p.m. it's getting cloudy again. And at 6 p.m. it's very cloudy. On Monday the 19th of October, we begin the day nice and sunny with a few clouds. At 12 p.m. there are some darker clouds in the sky. At 3 p.m. they're getting darker. And at 6 p.m. we've still got some dark clouds in the sky. In order to ensure a fair test, it is important that the independent variable, the time of day, was the only change in the investigation, and that other aspects are controlled as best as possible. In order to achieve this, observations were made from the same location for every test. The observations were made at the correct time, 3 hours apart, and the thermometer was kept in the same place. The results of this experiment were recorded using a weather diary. Results suggested that the prediction was valid as it was warmer at 12 p.m. and at 3 p.m. than it was in the morning. Unfortunately, all 3 days that the investigation was performed were quite overcast, so it may be beneficial to repeat the experiment over a longer period of time for more accurate results. The conclusion of this experiment is that the weather does not remain the same all day. Some days it may start out sunny in the morning and rain in the afternoon, but usually the temperature is higher in the middle of the day to late afternoon than it is in the morning. The scientific concepts underpinning this investigation include understanding of short-term weather events, patterns in the position of the sun during the day, observable changes that occur in the sky and on the land, and daily temperature variation. In planning and conducting this investigation, students explore their environment and develop their ability to plan and conduct a fair test. Students work collaboratively and individually to determine the most accurate means of collecting and recording results. Students are given license when it comes to processing and organizing data from observations. Students may be given opportunities for sharing and comparing their results with their peers to improve accuracy and deepen understanding. Students represent their findings using drawings and written descriptions and may choose to convert their results into a graph. Students may choose to apply the understandings they have gained as a result of this investigation to producing their own rain gauge to measure precipitation at home. Students may achieve this using a large plastic bottle, a pair of scissors, a permanent marker, and some rocks. This investigation meets Stage 1 Earth and Space outcomes as students observe, question, and collect data to communicate and compare ideas related to the recognized observable changes that occur in the sky and on the land.